Hello everyone, your girl Tay here, and I'm bringing you another Let's Talk Wild podcast episode. Today is May 25th, 2023, and this is episode 30, Body Odor and Mosquitoes. Since summer is right around the corner, that means some of us will be a bloody good meal for the mosquitoes. For this episode, I'll discuss how researchers have discovered that mosquitoes not only love our blood, but are attracted to our BO. That's right, our body odor. But before we get into that, make sure you guys follow and subscribe to the podcast on all podcasting and social media platforms. Also, hit to YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and check out the videos over there. Once you're done listening over here, you guys already know the drill. Now, let's talk wild. The mosquito is the world's deadliest animal. They have unalived millions of people by spreading mosquito-borne diseases like West Nile virus, Zika, and malaria. In a recent study published in Current Biology on May 19, 2023, researchers conducted a multi-choice smell test in Zambia for the African malaria mosquito. Body heat, carbon dioxide exhaled from the breath, and body odor makes mosquitoes aware of a person's presence. To make the testing as natural as possible, volunteers slept outside in a one-person tent. The tents were connected to a central cage with screened aluminum ducting with a low-speed fan to transmit stimuli directly in the air from the volunteers to mosquito landing platforms that were heated close to humans' average body temperature, which is around 35 degrees Celsius or 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Using infrared video tracking, the scientists were able to watch which landing platform the mosquitoes chose depending on the stimuli. The results were that the mosquitoes prefer to land on warm targets that mimic human skin when they are baited with CO2 emissions reflective of a large human over background air. But they will choose, they will choose whole body odor from one human over CO2, okay? Because for 6 nights, the heated platform that was baited with whole human body odor was preferred over the CO2 baited heated platform. During the study, the human body odor platform only received low numbers during nights when mosquito activity was low, causing the overall number of landings to decrease throughout the whole entire study, okay? But they also used 6 humans to experiment to see which body odor the mosquitoes would prefer. Now, human number 3, attracted the most mosquitoes on 4 out of the 6 nights, and on average had the highest number of landings. Human number 3 also had a large number of compounds in their body odor that the mosquitoes clearly loved. One of those compounds was carboxylic acids, which are absorbed through the skin. Human number 2 had eucalyptol in their body odor profile and had the least landings during the testing. Now, eucalyptol can be found in different plants like tea trees, sage, and even cannabis sativa. Wow, didn't know that. Learn something new every day. But, through the years, eucalyptol has become a very popular mosquito repellent. So that's why the mosquitoes wasn't dealing with human number 2. They said, no, you got that smell up on you. No, we're good. But, scientists indicate that enhanced heat and visual cues aren't enough to trigger the mosquitoes. CO2 and whole body odor are required for long-range host-seeking behavior in the malaria vector, okay? Now we're done with all of the, scientific research from the journal, the biology journal. Now it's time for Tay's Wild Thoughts. I had a friend in high school that said her mother had passed away from malaria. At the time, I was so intrigued, when she told us that, because in the inner city, that wasn't something you would normally hear. You wouldn't hear somebody say, "Oh, my mom passed away from malaria." We thought it was just an African thing. But once she told us, I did some reading and learned that, it's a world thing, not just an African thing. The power of doing your own research so you won't assume ignorant things is very vital, you know. So shout out to that friend. I hope all is well with her. I haven't spoken to her in years, but I hope she's doing well and may her mother continue to rest in peace. So that was like my first, you know, when I really dived into mosquitoes, like learning about them and stuff like that. That was the first incident, and when I was in high school. But when I was a kid, the mosquitoes, they did like my body odor. They did like my body odor and they liked my blood. As I got older, they slowly stopped liking me. I think because I changed my diet. I wasn't eating pork or beef. I didn't have that swine and that cow coming up out my pores. But then, when I became an adult and I got pregnant, they loved me again. After I had my oldest daughter and my hormones changed, they left me alone again. It's been over a decade and they still, aren't messing with me. So I'm so grateful for that, because I thought with the new baby that they would be back on my body, but no, they clearly don't want anything to do with me. Okay, good. Good. Don't have nothing to do with me. Stay off my body. I don't need y'all on my body. Okay, I don't want y'all on my body, mosquitoes. Go drink someone else's blood. As a matter of fact, don't do that either. Just leave people alone. Leave our pets alone too. But I remember someone I knew. I knew somebody that was just always stressed about what type of perfume they would wear, because she said the mosquitoes always chose up. They was always choosing, honey. They were always choosing. One day she would wear a certain perfume and they would swarm her. But other days they wouldn't. I think now with this research, even though this research was tested for malaria mosquitoes, I think this could be applied to most, if not all, mosquitoes, in my opinion. But now, come to think of it, maybe it was how the perfume mixed with her skin and natural body odor that may have caused the different reactions from them. Maybe even the type of soap you wash with. Anything mixing with your natural body odor can cause change. It will cause change. So 1 minute you're mosquito free, living your best life, and then the next you change your mind about the lotion that you want to use. You're changing your lotion. You're changing your perfume. You're changing, your soap and stuff. You're changing your laundry detergent. And now the mosquitoes won't leave you alone. They won't leave you alone until they are fat and full of your blood. It's hard out here. It's hard out here for me. But you gotta get the money for the rent. I love that movie. I swear, Flo, I love that. It's hard out here for the... Let me stop. But come to think of it, I have noticed mosquitoes just hovering over my leg. They never land. Never landing. Just hovering for a while. And then they get smashed. Because I'm not finna sit here and wait to see if you want to dine on my legs. Absolutely not. Goodbye. Even growing up, when I would travel with my family to see my relatives in West Virginia, the mosquitoes there didn't care about me. They did love biting my sister. But me, no. But soon as we got back to Maryland, they would be right on my body, back on me. I wonder when I get in my 50s, though, and menopause kicks in and my hormones change again, will they be, back trying to whine and dine on my ankles? We'll see. We'll see. And I will definitely tell you guys about it. For those of you that, the mosquitoes currently love eating, what do you guys use as repellent? Do you use anything? Leave a comment on the Let's Talk Wild YouTube video or community tab or on the Instagram page. But, in the study, those mosquitoes ain't want nothing to do with human number 2 that had that eucalyptol in their body odor profile. Wait, hold up. I do dabble in a lot of herbs. Herbs, tomato, same thing. Herbs, whatever you call it. Herbs. I switch it up. Herbs like G Herbo, the rapper, herbs. But I dabble in a lot of herbs like eucalyptus, basil, oregano, sage, rosemary, thyme, and cinnamon. They are like my main ones that I burn and I use for cooking and medicinal purposes. So maybe that's another reason why they ain't on my body anymore. I don't know. I also I dabble in that good old cannabis sativa. No indicas, just strictly sativas for me. So maybe that's another reason why, like, my body odor profile is not what they want. They like, girl, what is going on? I be smelling them herbs up on your body. We don't want nothing to do with ya. That's fine. That means the herbs are herbing and protecting as they should be. Period. Stay away from me. It used to be the worst when you have a mosquito bite and you just fighting back that urge to scratch. Don't scratch it. Okay? I used to take some rubbing alcohol, rub that rubbing alcohol on it and, just call it a day, but I don't have to deal with that anymore. So I feel so bad for the people out there that has to deal with these munchers, like literally trying to suck your blood and smell your BO, basically. They want to be up on your body. But listen, the main point is human scent helps guide the mosquitoes. They love our BO. They love our blood. They love our BO. They just can't get enough of us. Blood and BO. Body odor, child. But you guys, let me know how you feel about today's topic, body odor and mosquitoes. Leave a comment on the Let's Talk Wild Instagram page and YouTube channel. Make sure you guys follow and subscribe to the podcast on all podcasting and social media platforms. Love yourself, one another, your pets, and the animals. Well, not the mosquitoes. Give them a good whack, okay? But I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.